Some 600 people have been detained in an Israeli prison in the southern town of Beersheba. From the information we have, we understand that dozens of them have already been deported. Others are currently making their way to Ben Gurion International Airport. Now, those who are still being detained are those who are refusing to reveal their identity. They have 72 hours in which to appeal to an Israeli court not to be deported. We're being told that nobody so far has been arrested. While all of this is going on, international human rights activists have criticized the way Israel has dealt with the whole matter. Firstly, the detainees were handcuffed with plastic handcuffs, and this is the way that they were processed. Secondly, there was no communication with them. None of them have received any kind of a legal representation. Now, this view has been echoed by the Turkish Foreign Ministry. It says that it has no communication and has not been allowed to have any communication, whether through the telephone or in person, with any of these passengers. Turkey is currently sending 3 planes to pick up the injured that suffered those attacks on Monday. At the same time, we know that the cargo is making its way to the Gaza Strip. Israel saying that this will be the final destination of the 10,000 tons that were on that flotilla. And we're also hearing from Palestinian officials that some 5 trucks of cargo entered the Gaza Strip in the last few hours. Israeli army officers today were also saying that they had considered stopping the engines of the Marmara. Now, that was the Turkish vessel where all the violence took place. They said that they had decided against this because it would take too long to bring the ship to shore, and they were also worried that there was not enough food and water on board for the passengers. So this is part of the justification that the Israelis are giving as to what happened yesterday on that ship. We're also hearing from the Israelis that one of the Turkish organizations that was involved in the organization of this whole flotilla, the Turkish IHH, is a terrorist organization with ties to Hamas and Al-Qaeda. Israel's deputy ambassador to the United Nations had this to say.
If indeed it were a real humanitarian-only mission, the organizers would have accepted weeks ago, during the planned stages of this flotilla, the offer by the Israeli authorities to transfer the aid through the port of Ashdod to Gaza through the existing overland crossings in accordance with established procedures.